Pony Productions presents 3D Portal Adventure, a cross-time cafe tale. Featuring Addie as Lady Beth, Shatul 88 as Catdude, Makey Antier as Tiger T, Fetid as the Captain, with Asclepius as the narrator and crew. Lady Beth and White Pony are the creations of Scudder, White Pony, Kidwell. All other characters come from their players at the Crosstime Cafe. http://whiteponyproductions.com. Co-authors Derek Catdude Lindsay, Tiger Timo Stephen, and Scudder White Pony Kidwell. Script adaptation Derek Lindsay. Produced and edited by Asclepius. Chapter 6.
Captain, we have a problem.
Explain.
We have no food for her ladyship's special diet.
We had provisions. What happened?
In our hurry to depart, we had our ladyship's supplies in one of the crates that we left on the floating island.
What do we have?
Salted pork, beef jerky, salted sardines, anchovies, 10 cases of hardtack, and 2 casks of brandy.
Well, boys, unless we want a really grumpy demigoddess on board, we're taking a detour to the nearest port. Helmsman, set course to Gorda Dome.
In later years, under extremely rare instances of sufficient influence of magical ethanol, the Catdude would mutter about a voyage taken aboard a ship crewed by the Three Stooges, commanded by a skipper who couldn't decide if he was Captain Kangaroo or Buster Keaton. While it was never explained to others, Tiger T or Lady Beth would only need but smile and gently pat him on the shoulder. All would be silence.
Since our ladyship is a plant eater, we could soak some of the hardtack in brandy and offer it as dessert.
So, instead of having a grumpy demigoddess, we'll have a drunken starfire-wielding female wandering around a highly flammable balloon ship.
Oh, didn't think of that. That's why you're the captain.
Bosun, whack that fuzzball's Winky.
Ow! By the goddess's giant bahungas, that hurt!
Bosun, whack him again for that blasphemy.
Tiger T, having awoken just at the start of the conversation and walking over to see what was the matter, arrived just in time to see the first administration of punishment on the hapless crewman, who was apparently the ship's supply master as well.
Ouch! Oh, that looked painful. I hope your poor fellow really deserved this.
Sorry, Captain. I don't wish to intrude on your management style, but are you really sure this violence is necessary? What are you arguing about, anyway?
The Catdude is jerked awake by a commotion and a scream. Looking about, he sees no sign the ship is under attack or threat. He then notices a crewman cringing in pain before the bosun and Tiger T accosting the captain.
A discipline case this soon? That can't be good. My captain, if my sleep must be interrupted, so be it, but I'm going to worry over her sleep being interrupted. How long have I been asleep anyway?
Gentlemen, although this may look like a cargo ship, appearances can be deceiving. Do not presume too much. What I do or do not is ultimately my decision as captain of this ship.
It is for you to decide, true, Captain. No disrespect. I was just wondering if it was really needed in this case, Captain.
Fair enough, Captain, but that still doesn't tell me how long I have slept.
The captain pays no further attention to his feline passengers, but instead proceeds straight to his cabin to check on Lady Beth, while muttering that he isn't a clock and the cats can look it up for themselves. Tiger T shakes his head.
Oh, what a Mr. Grumpy Pants.
He turns back to the Catdude.
I guess it was 7 hours? I typically tend to sleep around 6 hours, and you kept snoozing for about an hour when I woke up.
Well, Tig, this seems as good a time as any to see if my sensory acuity has improved any. Let's see now.
A vision begins to appear in the Catdude's mind.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for a good cup of coffee and a bagel. Hope they have the supplies I ordered for this trip.
Well, she seems to have had a good rest. That is excellent. But the news at hand?
I trust you had a pleasant nap. I have a situation report that concerns your ladyship.
Spin it any way you wish, Captain. I don't think she's going to be happy.
My most sincere apology, milady. I am ultimately responsible for the loss of your provisions when the ship departed the Sky Island. I have ordered the ship to proceed to Gorda Dome for fresh supplies.
Tiger T looks at meditating CD and wonders what he's mumbling.
What are you up to, CD?
He notices that Catdude's ears are focused towards the captain's quarters.
I hope you're not eavesdropping on a private conversation or something. That would be very impolite.
Captain, although I appreciate your intentions are honorable, do you really think it's wise for me to make an appearance in Gorda Dome? Not only would the stop for supplies, just for me, slow us down, if the populace found out I was on board the ship, we'll have a very difficult time being allowed to leave.
But, my lady, I'm under strict orders from the Imperial Council to keep you safe.
And, as an honorary member of the Imperial Court, I overrule the Council and countermand your orders. We will continue to our ultimate destination.
I hear and obey, Your Highness.
Oh my! Oh my! Oh my! Holy light of the blessed rum, give me now the strength of the lion for what lies ahead. Tig must be told what probably lies ahead for us.
It'll be all right, Captain. The Imperial Military Council would never have made you captain of this unique ship if they didn't trust you.
She's in a generous mood. Excellent. That bodes well. Besides, she forgave me for a far worse failure. She's right. It is time for me to let go of that guilt.
Snapping out of his reverie, the Catdude turns to Tiger T.
Tig, she's awake and coming out. I sense she has a matter to attend to before us, so we have a minute or two alone. There's something I need to share with you.
As Lady Beth emerges from the captain's cabin, the felines move off to the side, while Beth goes over to address the crewman in charge of supplies.
Were you responsible for leaving my supplies in the crate that we left behind on Sky Island?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry. You shouldn't have been punished. It wasn't your fault. The fault was mine. I ordered us to leave immediately. I didn't give you enough time.
While Lady Beth comforts the crewman in question, the felines are in discussion of what the Catdude had seen in his recent meditation.
T, remember what Beth said about the danger of this journey and she could not guarantee our safety? When a person of her station says that, it means there are larger forces at work. Significantly larger forces. Something big is going down. It's probably too late for you to go home or someplace safe, and there is a chance this wasn't a choice or coincidence to be avoided. Naturally, there is no choice for me in such matters.
Well, I, for myself, decided to follow her when I stepped through that portal, and I can be stubborn.
And who knows? Like Sam Gamgee, you are likely to be the one member of this party we couldn't succeed without. These adventures take funny turns that way. But when she's done giving this crewman clemency, I think we should ask her just where we're going and why, mainly for your benefit, as I will follow her regardless, to do as she needs of me. Then we should ready ourselves to the task ahead. As to the intrusion I just committed, I will bear to her judgment and beseech her forgiveness. Ultimately, I do need to know how my perceptions will function in this realm. Lives may depend on it.
I agree, and what it would be nice to have a better picture of where we're heading, and why. Just don't start wearing any precious jewelry. I don't want to have to lug you up any active volcanoes.
No worries there. I was never into bling. Better yet, the one positive side of any combat we see means my load should get lighter as I expend ammo. One thing about the hazards we possibly face, we stand a good opportunity to earn a Ritt der Valkyren. So that's one potential benefit of this journey. The other being we'll not likely forget this if we survive.
Thank you, Princess. I love you.
It's good to see they could sort this out.
Indeed it is.
Shh. Don't tell the others. I need to go below to change my loincloth.
The crewman hurries off to tend to other matters, leaving Lady Beth alone with the felines.
I guess he got a bit shy.
Catdude and Tiger T walk over to Lady Beth.
Good morning, Sunshine. May we have a bit of your time?
Yes, gentlemen. Is there something troubling you?
We're just wondering where we're headed right now, and what is our goal? Well, mainly your goal, as we came along to help you out, so I guess that's CD's and my goal. And I guess I don't make terribly much sense here and start rambling a bit, and yeah, I guess my question is, what do you hope to accomplish here with this journey? I mean, it's okay. I have no problem just tagging along, but I think it would be easier for us to help if we knew what it is we're trying to do.
The Catdude bows his head.
You're right, my lady. We perceive this quest of yours as more than a simple expedition. Indeed, such that the participation of Tig and I may not be as coincidental as we thought. We feel the time will draw near when our service to you requires knowledge in order to be effective. And I must be truthful to her and take what's coming. My lady, there's something else.
The Catdude takes a knee into the posture of a vassal of the Unicorn Court.
My lady, earlier I was testing my perceptual range and thought to check on your welfare at the same time. As a result, I oversaw and heard your conversation with the captain, which I'm sure was privileged. Regardless of whether or not there was no harm done, it was inappropriate of me to eavesdrop. I therefore submit myself to your judgment, your mercy, and to the penance you prescribe.
Your discovery isn't what disappoints me most. It's the manner in which you found out. I can forgive your trespass, but you will need to regain my trust. For now, you address me as milady or ma'am. Do you understand?
The Catdude descends to both knees and puts forth his hands, palms up, in posture of royal submission.
Yes, my lady, I understand. Fully and completely. Again, I apologize for the trespass, and I am grateful for your clemency. I pray not to fail you like this ever again. My lady, is there anything else you would wish or command of me?
We may have to use your ability to overhear matters of importance.
Very good, ma'am. Though I would point out it is always my intent that any conversations hostile or unfriendly to you will be subject to, well, enhanced scrutiny. Then again, I will try to restrain my protectiveness of you to prevent future trespass. Either way, my lady, I am glad to be more than just walking artillery for you. And I would think my liege has given you the capacity to shut me off if the need arose. After all, Florence isn't here to protest such an action.
Would you please stop kneeling before me? It makes me uncomfortable. I know you mean well and you wish me no harm, but you need to exercise more caution. Your actions are revealing what I'd rather others not know.
Yes, my lady.
He rises to his feet.
Half a lifetime ago since I last did such a thing, ma'am. I'm surprised I still remember it. Ma'am, is it your wish that we set aside all protocols of the court, aside from manner or address?
Lady Beth says nothing, but merely nods her head.
Perhaps my lady feels this may be too early to discuss the nature of the quest. My concern is for Tiger T's welfare. I don't know what his experience is with these matters, and I don't wish him to come to harm if this is his first time on a quest like this. Tig, please forgive me if I come off condescending. Such is not my intent, but when one loses apprentices, one gets a little more apprehensive over such matters. There are few things sadder than to lose a young novitiate on his first quest.
Well, thanks for your concern, CD. But I'd rather know at least a little of what's going on than to have to take a wild guess at a problem, when I need to decide on what to do in a given situation.
The tiger takes a slight bow to Lady Beth, checking himself over her earlier admonition.
Of course, this is your decision to share or keep information as you see fit.
Lady Beth silently strides over to the ship's rail and waves the two felines over.
Gentlemen, attend to me. One of the things I learned from my countless years of experience, most being don't believe in me, I'm not taken seriously because unicorns should not exist in realms where science and technology rule. Your packs are full of technology. What do you believe when you look upon the scene in front of you?
I believe it to be a strange, curious, and beautiful view. Whether or not it is a dangerous place to be in shall be revealed as time advances. I may come from a rather tech-sided reality, but I do make an effort to try and keep an open mind, especially when I travel. As for technology and magic themselves, either might be a great tool. But it is a sound mind and a caring and calm heart that will keep you safe and whole. I believe in my friends, so why wouldn't I believe in either of you or White Pony?
Tiger T calmly turns back to the railing and continues watching the ship move through the stellar sea, musing.
Ha! I just can't help myself trying to grok my surroundings. It is a part of me to remain curious, so please forgive my question.
My lady, I believe in light. I believe in wonder. I believe in hope. And I believe in love. And I believe we are on a journey of no small importance. Yes, my lady, unicorns don't readily exist in realms mechanista. Neither do dragons, goblins, or ogres. Trolls? Maybe. It depends on your interpretation. But by the same token, Vorlons, Daleks, and the Borg are largely unknown in realms mystica, and when I speak of such before elves and dwarves, they look upon me as if I'd been smoking Black Lotus.
He pauses, reflecting back on an earlier conversation he had with Lady Beth at the Crosstime Cafe.
It is true, my lady. My pack carries technology, yet on my person, I carry implements of magic. This dagger, given to me by a halfling goddess for defending her people, and this rune bag, given to me by the avatar of Britannia Caesaria, allows me to wield magic without needing reagents. My lady, I mean no impertinence by what I'm about to say, but your own armor clearly shows signs of nanotech. You carry a pair of what appear to be Colt 1911s, and you have been seen wielding an assault rifle analogous to, at minimum, late 21st century Earth tech, if not later. I did ask you about that back in the cafe, my lady. Do you remember your answer? It was how your survival was made possible by being adaptable. I did not tell you what I thought of your answer, but I will now. I was pleased, because it validated how I had survived as long as I did. by not being fixed to either way, but by being flexible. And the times I've been able to bring one response from one realm to another, quite handy at times, scattering an orc horde with a minigun. The look on an ogre's face when he realizes his armor may as well be cardboard when faced with a lightsaber. And Daleks, when they discover that for all the technological terrors they construct, the power to destroy a planet is insignificant compared to the Force.
The Catdude's head droops. He begins to feel sad.
My lady, have I said or done something to make you feel that I don't believe in you or take you seriously? My dear lady, how do I comfort thee? How do I console thee? Great lords of light and love, I plead for thy guidance and counsel.
As he awaits, he sees a face he remembers from a memory long past and yet to come. He knows then that she does not seek to receive comfort and consolation, but rather to give them.
You see, young ones, she had eyes that pierced me to the core, and thus did I feel and know the truth of her. I felt her love and her compassion, and I felt her pain and her sorrow. That day I actually felt true love, not the immature hormonal puppy love of a teenager, but the love of a man for a woman, plain and simple. The next day, I became me.
Homilies of the Catdude.